Hello and welcome to Crime Today. I hope you've locked your doors as today we'll be reporting some very serious crimes. Some people might find these crimes petty, but here on Crime Today we take any criminal offence very seriously. Our first story is a terrible offence. Elements of the story are not suitable for younger viewers. Here is a reconstruction of the event compiled from eyewitness accounts, as we also catch up with a forensic scientist on the scene of the crime.
An unknown suspect sneezed at Primrose Hill at 12:45. Luckily, there were only a few people around at the time. However, those few people were horrified. The police are investigating the crime scene, and the forensic scientist has been experimenting to see how dangerous these germs are.
This horrifying act could cause a severe outbreak of colds and fevers. We are advising the public to either A, stay indoors and don't go out for at least 24 hours, or B, take an immunity shot. We will not rest until the suspect is caught and brought to justice. Well, we're seeing problems like this in the borough rising, and we are collecting lab specimens, as you see over here, which we'll take back to the lab and process to find out what's going on. Well, we have gathered high amounts of Snoteuhatus pilaris. This concerning chemical has also led us to work closely with the police to stop these people from committing their dastardly crimes.
I was disgusted that there was children out there being exposed to this. Firstly, I thought I needed to go to the hospital to ensure my safety, and second, I thought I needed to go to the police to ensure safety of others.
The forensic scientists will continue with their work. Now back to the studio.
That was just one of the very many dangerous crimes happening here in Camden. Here is a picture of the prime suspect described by an anonymous witness. If you have any knowledge of the suspect, please call in at 0800 404 3208. Another crime has occurred consisting of loud speaking and possibly yelling. We're now going to show you a reconstruction of the crime itself.
This reconstructed scene is based on recorded CCTV footage and the victim's account of the incident. This shows the perspective of the victim as he approaches the criminal. Here is the suspect as the victim approaches.
So, Dr. Decibel, what do you think of the situation?
Well, surprisingly, I've never come across a situation before in such high decibelity in my long 10-year career.
What would you say is the average voice level occurring in Britain today?
Well, after studying many people in Britain, I found that the average voice level is around 60 decibels. However, the perpetrator went up to around 80 decibels, which is nearly as much as an elephant.
Can you explain Tom's ear situation since you spent the last few hours studying it?
Well, during the incident, Tom seems to collapse. This is because a mechanism in his ear seemed to shatter. Looking at his wax here, it looks as though he could later develop a condition called tinnitus.
Thank you, that was delightful.
So I'm here today with the victim of the crime, Tom Hass. So please can you tell us about the incident which left you traumatised?
Well, it all happened last week, and ever since, it's been haunting me in my nightmares. I was on my way to the post office, minding my own business. I can hear him. I can still hear him. Why won't he leave me alone? Make it stop. Make it stop. I'm sorry. It's just all too much. I just wish it never happened.
So please can you tell us a description
Look,
of the...
can we just cut there? Look, can't you see he's getting a bit emotional there, little fella? Let's leave that. Open the door.
We have a caller. Everyone, we actually have a caller.
Hello? Are you there?
Yes, I'm here to tell you I have some information on the suspect for sneezing.
So, can you describe the suspect for us?
Well, he's a man, looked about 32, almost bald, quite chubby and light-skinned. I've seen him loads of times around Camden Market. His nose is always red as if he's about to sneeze, so I think it's better for the public if he be taken in. You'll probably see him in the market selling tissues at approximately 11 a.m.
Thank you so much for your help. We fully appreciate it. I'm here today with Officer Petty to discuss the rising crimes in the area. So, Officer, what are your views on the crimes happening in Camden Town?
Well, recently we've had to deal with many cases of illegal produce being sold across the market.
Of course, that is a common problem in the area, but what about the crimes committed by the local residents?
Theft is still rising in the area and will always be evident, but despite this, other big criminal offences are rare.
But obviously you've heard of the recent crimes of sneezing and talking loudly in public.
What? Neither of these are official crimes. A little annoying, yes, but nothing more.
Well, obviously...
Is this what you brought me here for, to discuss sneezing?
It is a serious crime in the area, one of which I'm sure you'd be fully aware of as a police officer.
This is a waste of police time. I'm leaving.
Well, and that's all we have time for on Crime Today. Remember, if you have any knowledge on the suspects on the show, please call us or follow us on Twitter. To make donations to the show, you can email us your bank details. Thank you for watching, and be prepared for another crime-filled show next time.